everybody, how's it going? Poncheesy here, coming at you real quick with something I'm super stoked to talk about, and that's this custom Future Gohan Kit for SH Figuarts. Let's go. So, for those of you out of the loop, this is a custom-made add-on kit produced by Liuma Toy and Manson Chow. The kit comes with a Super Saiyan Gohan head, a set of shoulders, biceps, and even a little missing with this arm shit, empty sleeve. It even comes with a little water slide decal too, super tight. All you need is a base body and you're good to go. Installation is pretty simple. At the very least, all you have to do is pop off the arms, extract these inner joints, replace the shoulders and biceps, pop them back on, and slap the head on there. And just like that, you got a Future Gohan ready to be terrorized by 17 and 18. The script is so stupid. Now you can just leave it there, but if you want to go the extra mile, there's certainly steps you can take, and you already know your boy dug up. That's stupid. So, I personally went with a Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku body as my base. I used acetone to remove the symbols for his gi and pop the water slide decal onto the back. And for those of you unfamiliar, the TLDR for a water slide decal is that it's a sticker that's on transfer paper and it slides right off once you get it wet. You also want to have the surface wet as well, so when you transfer it onto there, you're free to slide it around and get the position all right. And once you get the position right, you can just dry it off. Next, I made sure to trim the base of his sleeves, just so it doesn't look like he's wearing 3 shirts. I've noticed not a lot of people take this step, but I feel like it's pretty necessary to achieve the look. And one last bit of housekeeping I did was drill a hole in the left bicep. Otherwise, you'd have to trim the inner joint system, and I'd rather keep that stock. Last but not least, I even went as far as to spray the entire kit with a flat top coat. And let me tell you, this shit is like cheat codes for figures, dude. The finish it provides is unmatched. Not to say the stock fig looks bad, but come on, man, look at this. So, once you get this thing all together, what's the articulation like? It's pretty hit or miss, to be honest. Once you get the arms on, it's a tight squeeze. The extra sculpt that gives the biceps the longer sleeves seems to inhibit the movement just a little bit. You can get the full swivel range, but you're gonna have to work for it. When it comes to the elbows, once again, your boy updated Sculpt inhibits it just a little bit. Not the worst thing in the world, but worth mentioning. When it comes to the orange sleeves, they're a little iffy too. The socket they plug into seems a little too tight, so it seems difficult to get them to stay in place. Next up is this armless sleeve, and with this one, all you're using is the shoulder joint, so it's a pretty standard movement with this little guy. And last but not least is the head. You can just pop it on stock, honestly, but depending on which body you use, it might not fit snug. So a little bit of tack is included if it's mad loose. It definitely would have been stellar if there was a more permanent solution, but seeing as how you can use multiple bodies for this kit, I get it. Shifting gears, I will say a common complaint is the paint is super fragile. A lot of collectors have experienced paint rub and in worst cases paint chipping. So if you're not careful, it can happen to you. And it happened to me!
Surprise, motherfucker!
Even after all my prep, the paint still managed to chip with the slightest whisper of rubbing. And to make things worse, this little faceplate is permanent. You're basically getting one faceplate and you're gonna like it. Now, I have seen members around the community mod it to where you can add extra faceplates, but stock, it's just one and done. Now, depending on what kind of collector you are, all these flaws I just mentioned could either be a minor discrepancy or a deal breaker. Either way you cut it though, it's not the perfect kit. But all of that being said, it's a freaking Future Gohan though. Finally! Overall, the head sculpt is fantastic, the arms are passable, it even comes with no arm DLC, and it's a pretty straightforward install. Honestly man, this thing is pretty tight. Even with all its flaws in mind, it can't overshadow the fact that a whole new world of displays and photos are possible now. These kind of customs are what this community is all about. The third-party scene in the last 3 years has exploded. I will always support it, and I'm 100% here for it. All in all, dude, this Future Gohan kit rules. And if you take the extra time to put some real love into it, you can really make this thing sing. Until it chips. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. A huge shout out to the homies Pajama Genie and ACBA Waterboy. Without their help, this review wouldn't be possible. They hooked me up with a spare kit. Oh my god. And of course, mad props to Lou and Manson for their stellar work on getting this into the hands of collectors. If you guys like what you saw here, be sure to follow me on Instagram where I post sick figs and displays all the time, basically every day. Check out my show based on nothing but figures called Posing Ain't Easy. Thank you guys so much for supporting my content, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Love you.